Hello there. My name is Alan Banks, and this is Current Trends, which was a capstone project created during my time at the Flatiron School Software Engineering Immersive. And before I go into the features, I want to briefly go over what is on GitHub. So when you pull my files from GitHub, this is the front end that you'll receive, and the back end is this right here. And with regards to setting up and how it's working on a local host server, right here in the course.rb, we are allowing basically fetch calls from localhost 3000, which is where our front end is going to be running from. And right here, we're making the default Rails server run on localhost 3001. And yeah, that's how it's going to work. And to simply get it going, you just do yarn start at the bottom here to get the server running and Rails S for the backend to go. All right, so now we got everything set up with Rails S and Yarn Start. We can finally start doing some interesting and cool stuff with our application. So yeah, starting off, you're taking here this localhost 3000, and um, right off the bat, we have a nav bar at the top. This right here, the logo, will just take you to this search engine. The about page will tell you about, the about of the app, why I made it, and quick notes of how to use it. And local forecast, we'll get into that later. But let's just start off by creating an account. So in the demo video, I did Flatiron Student 1. We'll do Flatiron Student 2. All right, once you fill it out, you'll be notified with a little cool alert and also a display message telling you who you are. So starting off, people might get confused, so I added this information tab here, which will just basically tell you clicking search on default will give you the top headlines in the United States. So let's just start off by looking at, let's just search. And with that, we're given pretty recent articles. Here you can see how long ago it was published and the title of where the news source is coming from. And and this is all powered by News API, which gives us all these articles. Oh, additionally, you can also see the link source. This will take you to the actual web page of where it's hosted. So if I click this, it will take you to the page where this article came from, which is pretty neat. So there's that. Um, Additionally, there's filters you can apply to your search queries. Um, and for instance, ever since the incident in Minnesota, um, you can find trending articles with regards to Black Lives Matter. And on default, the filter by languages will show you all languages, and we want English for now. So we'll just click on that. And when we search, you'll be given articles regarding Black Lives Matter. And once again, you can see how long it was published, and you can see also who it was published by. So I figure this is a pretty neat feature. You can see articles based upon your search queries. And yeah, so with regards to the bookmark feature, so currently you can see there's nothing here. So let's add some bookmarks. So let's go back to our search engine by clicking the logo. And let's get a little specific here. Let's search news in, let's do Japan, or yeah, Japan. And let's look at the entertainment industry in Japan. Let's see what we'll get here. The news will most likely be in Japanese, but I'm just showing you the power of this application, and look at that. We're getting top headlines from Japan. I cannot read it, but those of you who can read Japanese will probably be amazed. So let's favorite this article or bookmark, and let's favorite this one from cinematoday.jp. And additionally, we can also get access to our local news by simply clicking right here, calibrate. And this is basically getting access to my device's location in order to fetch the appropriate articles. And if it's your first time doing it, you'll be pinged to give this website permission to do so. And once it calibrates, you'll see this go indicator. So you can click on this and voila, you can get all the trending articles around where you live. And for me, that's Potomac, Maryland. And once again, some of these are duplicate articles because they're from different news sources writing articles on the same thing. So we have Yahoo News, we have Patch, we also have news from Syracuse.com. Let's bookmark this one and bookmark this news from WUSA 9. All right, so that was a total of 4 bookmarks, I believe. And when we go back to our bookmarks page, we should be able to see all 4 of them. Nice. There's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Look at that. Here are our articles that were saved into our database, our Postgres database. And to remove bookmarks, we can simply just click on it. You'll get a warning. You'll get a warning if you want to proceed. Um, and if it was successful, you'll see this indicator saying bookmark removed. And um, I'll remove this as well. Bookmark removed. Look at that. All right. Another thing I'd like to add is when you calibrate your device to get access to local news, you'll also have access to your local forecast, specifically a 5-day forecast. And when you click on it, look at that. You can see a 5-day forecast of your location. And if you're not a fan of these kind of units, you can also convert to Celsius. And look at that. It's pretty neat. And yeah, that's a brief overview of my current trends application. If you want to check out more or try out the project yourself, I have it on my GitHub. Links are in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough of my application, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.